There are natural pre- and probiotics. Humans and our humanoid ancestors have been eating them for some 200,000 years. They feed our guts, which controls our appetite, so we don't get fat and sick. They enhance our immune system, which protects us from infection. And they make many of the complex chemicals we need to rebuild our body parts as they wear. They are called plants, and they grow naturally in living soil full of nutrients and biology. Some biology breeds in the soil, while other species breed in the guts of the larger animals, like worms, when they pass into the plants themselves, and then onto feeding our guts. It is a great package of a broad spectrum of beneficial biology, all wrapped up in a protective shell which can pass through the acid in our stomachs to feed our guts. You've got to admit it, nature sometimes does some pretty smart things. All was fine until about 50 years ago, when it was decided that it would be more economic to manufacture our food in factories or factory farms and wrap them in plastics just like any other industrial product. And it was incredibly successful. Food was cheap, tasted good, and was very convenient, apart from much of the population getting fat and suffering from chronic diseases. I'm an engineer and innovator. I was selected by the Institute of Engineers as one of the top 100 innovators for my work on computational fluid flow. But my interest of late has been in how water and nutrients move through the soil and into plants. I was a pioneer of wicking beds, and I decided I should develop them into a system for growing gut food. I call them Gbiota beds, and they work great and use pumps and timers and a neat system called a leaky dam, so the soil is at the Goldilocks moisture level, not too wet, not too dry. They were developed for commercial production to compete against industrial chemical agriculture. But I thought we really needed to educate our kids so they really understood about the need to feed our gut. Not just textbook learning, but actually experiencing growing and eating real gut food. Gut food is an acquired taste. I needed to get Gbiota beds into schools. So I developed a dead simple system so that any school can set up their own Gbiota bed using waste food and other green waste as the primary input, so the next generation can make the switch to a circular society based on recycling rather than exploitation of our planet. This video shows how to build these dead simple Gbiota beds. This information is shared with schools under the Creative Commons systems, which means the information can be used free of charge for non-commercial use and shared freely with others, but the source of the information must be recognised. I can also provide technical support via email. To see all my videos and articles on how to build and operate Gbiota beds, go to www.gbiota.com.